hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another recap. So today we're doing SWV's Xscape and Xscape and SWV's Queen of R&B. Y'all, it's so crazy how like this series wasn't even long, and it's caused more of an effect than some shows that are on Bravo that be on air for like months. This show's been on for like not even a few weeks, and it's caused so much controversy and social media turmoil. It's like crazy to think about, like the effect that they had in that few little time. So it starts off with Tameka. She's calling Latasha, and they're like, "We need to talk, okay? We need to have a conversation." So they go and have the conversation with each other. To me, I feel like, because of course this was from months before, so like I don't even think they're on making terms now. So I feel like unless Latasha goes on record and says, "Hey, I did take her money. I'm sorry about it. Rocky forced me to do it. I didn't want to do it to her, but it's what it is." Unless you do something like that, I'm not messing with you. Because it's like, don't try to make me look like I'm a liar when you already stole from me. So now you're trying to make me look like an idiot. So Tameka has all the rights to feel the way that she does. And if I was her, I wouldn't talk to her until I was ready to do so, because it's like Tameka really needs that space to be able to like recuperate and recover, because y'all threaten the girl, okay? Y'all threaten to show her big baby cakes as if she's some OnlyFans girl when you know she got young kids. That's messed up. Like that's a whole nother level of sick. Not Latasha didn't do it, but whoever sent those threatening text messages, Rocky, allegedly. I'm just saying. That's how I feel about the whole thing. It's good. It was good to really see them kind of hug it out and get very emotional, even though it doesn't last long, because we see next episode, Latasha's on her Beyonce type vibe. The girl really thinks she's Beyonce, okay? The girl thinks she's Shafias. Hello.
Hi, good morning. Is Evan there available?
Yes, this is him.
Evan there, my name is Dion. I'm calling
Oh,
on...
thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Sean had to handle business, okay? All right. All right. So basically what happened after the whole sit down, we get into SWV sitting down and talking about, because they're doing a lot of flashbacks. So I guess they cut out a lot of scenes. I don't know why Bravo, because I know the show is getting the ratings. So I don't know why Bravo is doing the cutting and slicing as if we're in a meat shop, a deli shop. We're cutting and slicing a whole lot of stuff that I feel like should have been left in the show. So we get a flashback to where Tameka was telling Taj basically, "Oh, we need to close the show with understanding. It's all about me and you. Understanding is what I need," right? So they want to end it with that, but SWV wants to end it with "weak." I get so weak. Okay, this is how I feel about this argument. "Weak" needs to be the closing song. "Weak" to me is universal. You don't even know who sings that song, but you know that song. Like, come on now. Like, and I love my girl Candy, but it's just no. Like, understanding to me isn't that big. "Weak," you hear it, R&B, hip hop radio. You hear it everywhere. People have remixed and done it on their own. People have parodied it. It's like universal. Understanding to me ain't worldwide. SWV is "Weak" is worldwide. Like, sorry. That's just. And to me, Taj could have stood up for her group a little bit more. She comes across, she tries to play the nice guy. And like, had that have been Lily, it would have been like, "No, what the hell is understanding? Well, me and you not going to understand that this going to be the closing song. We're not going to do this." Like, Lily would have gotten that ass. And forget about Coco. I like Coco. Something about her. It's like, I see myself a little bit in her. Like, she's not easily irritable, but like you could tell she don't mess with people, but like don't do it. Like, don't do it. And did it. So it's like she's that type of girl. Had it been Coco, she would have snapped on Tameka. Tameka wouldn't know what to do. Okay. So that argument, SWV wins with that one. Okay. Do I think they should be co-headlining? No. But you win with the closing song. I can't argue with that. So we see Tiny and Zanique, and I heard they're supposed to start like this podcast, which is really, really cool. They're so great together to see them, like the bond that they have. It's like really, really great. So we did see, if y'all keep up with their YouTubes, Tiny did do her little receipt thing. And also I make sure to watch Speak on It. And Candy made sure to ask Tiny how did she feel about, her mom being in that receipt video that Tameka dropped. Which that receipt video, thank God Tiny's mom didn't say nothing crazy, because it really would have drawn Tiny into the whole mess with Tameka versus Latasha and the whole money situation. Because at the end of the day, Tiny really has been playing the middle ground. You can tell Latasha doesn't really hate Tiny, she just hates Candy. Right? So I'm kind of glad she kind of stayed neutral. She didn't get really into a lot of the biz and a lot of the mess. But I do feel like she could have spoken up a little bit more. I do think Tiny has been a little bit too quiet when it comes to some of the stuff that's been happening, especially with the disrespect to Candy. Okay, so they're hanging out, they're talking about the whole group situation, and then Candy and Coco meet about the set list. Now, according to Candy and her stick on it, Latasha was there, but she was there on Zoom on the TV screen. I said, I know you lying. That lady said, she said, guess what? I'm recording my gospel album. I'm not gonna be in every room that you guys are in, okay? Y'all gonna have to do it without me. So she zoomed in, and Candy said for some reason that they edited out that part of it. Like they edited out that she wasn't in the room. That's why we saw so much close-up shots. It's so crazy. Like once you work and have done like stuff involving cameras, when you watch TV, you watch it so differently. And I remember watching that scene before I watched the Speak on It. I'm like, why are they doing so much close-up shots? We never got a full wide shot. We just kept seeing facial reactions. We see the sun like, right? But we never seen facial, like we never seen a wide shot. And because we had Latasha on the screen looking down, counting the money on the side. So like it makes a lot of sense now. The thing is with the set list, I don't get why this could have been easily done. This is why. If you guys have a set list, right? And let's say, and I'm not no musician, whatever, this is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. If they're each doing 9 songs each, right? Why don't you SWVs agree to 9 songs, give it to Xscape. Xscape agrees to 9 songs, put it together, and then y'all put it together, because of course the transitions have to be right. It just can't be random songs after each other, right? So once you guys agree to those 9 songs each, let's say it was 9 songs each, then you guys could argue as to who goes first, who goes last. But at least you guys will agree to the songs. Because the fact that Coco wasn't feeling the songs, I'm like, why didn't you all guys agree to it all at once and give it to each other? That to me kind of confused me, and I'm just like, that was a waste of time, because y'all had this man, the tech guy, as Coco says, do the whole set list, and he's not even sure which song should go after what and which song like they should use for the concert, because we see Coco doesn't agree to it because she says it's too slow, it's too dead. Okay, so that's what I think they should have did. Coco, to me, I don't think Sister Girl and take her pills that day, because Coco be the one to say it, so I'm not even making fun of it. Because Coco, next episode, we see her. She said, I ran out of pills. I'm so sick of y'all. Listen, I'm glad that's the first time we see somebody on reality television actually own that they have not a mental disability, but like they like own like their mental health issues and sort of make light about it. I'm not saying she makes fun of it, but she owns it and makes light of it and doesn't use it as like a crutch. So shout out to Coco for doing that. And then the girls meet with the designer for a fitting, bro. I know that designer was mad after watching that scene, because Lily made it seem as if she makes that he makes designers for strippers, whores, and Johnson's Cabaret. I'm just saying, like, it just was given that like Lily was just like, this ugly. I'm not gonna lie, the mannequins that he did have up, he could have had some better mannequins, like full body ones, so that way they could show like the full body of work. But that's the type of work that he does, is very revealing, sexy. I think it looked great in my opinion. I feel like Lily and Taj and Coco, they're a lot old. It's kind of sad. They're a little older, so it's like they're not comfortable with wearing certain things, and I don't think both of them would have to have the same designer. It's not like this is the Power Rangers. They don't all have to wear the same exact thing with different colors. So I don't even get why this whole designer thing had to be an issue or even a thing of, right? And then we get to the money issue. Now, Latasha's really manipulated by this man. Like it's kind of scary actually to watch somebody be so under somebody's spell, because the way they were telling her like, hey, these, because they all meet, right? Because there's some funny money business. So basically, Mr. Rocky was trying to get money on the low, right? Tasha K is probably watching. It's like, oh my god, that is crazy. So basically, the money that they were supposed to get or something, Rocky was getting some money on the back end. And I guess was telling Latasha, like, hey, we finna, we getting this money on the back end, we getting this money, Okay. So of course the other group members were not aware, so they're telling her about it. She's just like, so wait, why are you guys mad at me? You know about it, and that's your husband. At the end of the day, they can't get mad, they can't be confronting a man, so they confront his wife. Hello. So the fact that she's acting so crazy and she's like, what? Like acting shocked. You could tell like she's to the point where like she's been so manipulated by him that she's covering for him so hard. So the episode ends off with him with Latasha calling the husband and saying, mind you, Candy has talked about this before, and basically on Speak On It, she kind of alludes to it. She's always like, there's a couple of things that like we still like haven't still as like a group. So like I don't know, like it's just giving like. So I don't know. I want to know what those other things are. We need that docuseries coming out now. We need it on Lifetime. Remember when Wendy dropped her Lifetime movie and it was a sickening situation and we got all those reveals and stuff? We need another one of those because I already know it's gonna gag the girls. Let me know what you guys think down below about this episode. I'm excited that it's the finale because at least this family could go to family therapy or something and heal, because they're gonna need some type of thing to be done. This is what I think Annie needs to do for the show, and so we could see more. One, they need a season 2. They need to do a tour and do a season 2. Period. I don't give a, because there's more content money to be made. Both groups, if they don't agree to a season 2, they're both idiots. Because what you guys could do is say, okay, if we're doing season 2, we need to double the salary. Y'all could be making buku bucks performing. That's one. Two, Tameka needs to be a Real Housewife of Atlanta. Period. Dot. Okay, we need to get rid of Sheree. We sick of seeing her fake storylines. I don't nobody care about no Martell and Motel. I don't care what the man name is. Whatever. It's another handsome black guy. Like, wow, groundbreaking. Like, okay, she needs to be demoted. We need to make Tameka a housewife so we can see more of the storyline. Because I'm interested now. Like, I wasn't, deep too much in Xscape and everything like that. I was just more so liking Candy and Tiny. But so now I'm interested to see everything that's been going on with the husband, all that. Like, Tasha K got me involved. Like, she got me interested. Now, like, I want to know. And I want to see how, if for her Latasha makeup, she needs to be a housewife. She needs to take Sheree's peach. And it will have a lit, even litter next season, because this season looks lit too. And bring Portia back. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think down below. We're out, babies.
No personal thing.